Hi, my name is Christina Delazario, and I'm also working with Nathan Core and James Bossy. Today we will be discussing the second phase of the Unilever project. Through analysis of this information obtained by our survey, we were able to identify 3 key areas of concern surrounding personal hygiene rituals: improper hygiene behaviours, relaxed hygiene rituals in the domestic environment, and incorrect perceptions of cleanliness. After having some time to survey the Korean side of the results are here. Overall, the survey showed that the vast majority of respondents were either ignoring to wash their hands before handling food or after going to the bathroom. These are considered high-contact activities in which people are likely to be infected or come into contact with infectious bacteria. These rituals do change culturally. 80% of Koreans would be likely to wash their hands after using the bathrooms compared to below 50% for Australian respondents. An alarming area of concern revealed itself when respondents explained how their hygiene rituals relaxed when at home. The cleanliness of the domestic environment was perceived to be significantly higher than that of public spaces. As a result, the vast majority of Australian respondents, their hygiene rituals relaxed as they didn't feel dirty. Respondents believe their households are clean as they are used by few people and are cleaned relatively frequently. The idea of perceived cleanliness was a recurring keyword throughout the survey data. If respondents couldn't see or feel the dirt in their hands, they were less likely to perform hygienic rituals. Visual triggers were relied on for conscious applications of personal hygiene. If respondents saw a sink or a bottle of hand sanitizer, they were reminded to cleanse their hands. The perception of cleanliness varied from person to person, but overall assumptions was that public spaces are filthy while domestic spaces are clean. This perception was not validated by our research that highlighted many household items that are comparable to public bathrooms in terms of housing bacteria. In this table, it shows the similarities and differences from the research conducted. In Australia, the domestic bathroom was cleaned less than the public toilets, but was still thought to be cleaner in regards to perception. In South Korea, the level of cleaning to use is much higher than public toilets, with the survey showing that private bathrooms are often cleaned regularly and are kept dry. While in Australia, people tend to become more relaxed within their homes. With the changing time, more and more technological advances are being accepted in society. In South Korea, there are many smart toilets and bathrooms located in institutions such as Korean Institute of Design Promotion that we visited while we were in Korea. This may relate to the high growing advances and to acceptance of new technologies and services that could be targeted.
Cleaning the house is a custom for South Korean people more so than it is Australians. It is regarded as a tradition to maintain a clean house rather than a chore. The common presence of soaps in Korean public bathrooms compared to the rarity in Australian public bathrooms indicates that Australians dislike sharing personal products. Here there is a greater concern for that. The extremely public environment of the transport system allows for better hygiene practice in Korea, with a highly efficient system. Australia's concerns are focused on the challenge of travelling and don't have the luxury to incorporate hygiene practice. Research articles suggest that the act of washing with water and soap can't be substituted with sanitizing products. We then came up with certain design parameters that we want our concepts to encompass. Here are a couple of our first concept proposals. The first is an elastic ball filled with a sanitizing agent that is released when squeezed. A handle that changes color to indicate how dirty your hand or handle may be. Another is a hand sanitizer unit attached to the wall that allows the user to run their hands under it to get some sanitizer. Another is a handle that has a film on top of it as you walk out, providing a drying feature to ensure that your hands are dried. Another is a wearable piece, such as a ring, that you would clean your fingers as you move it up and down as a fiddling movement. The growing culture of personal handheld devices in both regions led to the possible embodiment that incorporates a phone. Design attributes. From the concepts we derived from each of the product's characteristics and values, their main attributes. 1. The user is given a precise indication of how much bacteria they have on them, which would lead to them cleaning it off. 2. A handheld product would ideally be simple and satisfying to use. 3. A wearable product displays one's hand hygiene standards, provides convenience, and triggers them to clean their hands. 4. The process of washing your hands is currently a 3-stage process: soaping, washing, and drying. Something that can reduce the amount of steps would be more appealing. 5. If a solution can be situated where the user incidentally interacts with it, then the solution can be thoughtless. 6. Improving upon sanitizing products, problems of messy drippings and unclean contact points can be removed. Similarities and differences of our concepts for regions. We acknowledge that both Australia and South Korea are very different countries affected by geography, historical, and cultural differences. In reviewing the design concepts we struck some avenues for a solution based on similarities and differences found in the insights and attributes.